And we are joined here by davidtki, who's going to showcase Quest for Glory 2. Take it away.
Hi, does anyone else hear that loud ringing noise? I don't see myself on the stream just yet. Oh, there I am. Okay, good. Yeah, PC Speaker. Hi, this game was composed with MT32 in mind, but it's got PC Speaker compatibility, so thank you everyone for donating $100. I haven't heard this before. It's it's already getting to me, and I haven't started yet. Okay, so before I start, okay, there was a bid war to choose which class I'm gonna play as today: fighter, wizard, or thief. which one am I playing as today?
We are refreshing this to check, and it looks like somebody has donated $2 to Wizard, so Wizard will take it.
Okay, Wizard. All right. Sweet. And we also had a name. So what is our name? Oh, some peace.
Our name is going to be Fion, Fion.
All right, got it. Only 4 letters long. That's a fairly short name. Okay. So this is Quest for Glory 2, second game in the Quest for Glory series, and it's basically your Sierra adventure game, except it's an RPG, actually. So, yeah, you got a character sheet, you've got starting stats. I have 50 points to assign to stats, and for a magic user, well, magic is really useful, so we're probably just going to put as many points as we can into that to get our mana pool up. But I'm actually going to go ahead and spend 10 points to learn how to throw. That's going to make something easier later in the game. We start time on start game, so let's go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go. Turn the game speed. Oh god, I haven't before. This is so good. Okay, Shapir's got an alleyway system, which there is a map of the city in the manual, yeah, normally you're supposed to use the map in that manual to find your way around here, but in particular, the money changer is hidden somewhere within the alleyways, but I'm using a glitch here to sell a beard that I don't have to the magic shopkeeper in order to get some starting money really quick. Just gonna stop by here to oh god! Okay, did I need anything else? I don't think I did. Just the incense from here. You get money as soon as you possibly can so that you can afford to buy a map from Ali Chica here. Oh my god, that music! I'm so surprised by all this. But yeah, you're going to buy a map because you're going to be using it to warp all around the city so that you spend a lot less time running around in the streets. And then when we're here, we're going to go ahead and find... Oh, wow. I haven't heard that one before. We're going to go find the money changer anyways, because we do get points for giving money to her and changing our money. So, yeah, we're going to have to find her anyways. Luckily, I have the way memorized, so I don't actually need the map with the manual in order to find her. She doesn't have very good exchange rates. Safety save here. Did I ask about the elemental? I should probably do it again just to be sure. Force bolt spell and levitate spell. A new wizard actually does not start with the dazzle spell, but you're not going to need to buy it anyways. It doesn't give you points since at some level you're assumed to have learned it in the previous game. Okay, I think that's everything I need for day 1. Oh just give me a bit. Okay, we've got specific events happening on specific days. On night 3, you gotta talk to the poet Omar. On night 5, we have to deal with the fire elemental that is attacking the city. Oops, yikes. Good thing I safety saved there, because I let it hit me and that stopped me from using the incense. Okay, so I'll just do that again. You gotta save often because in Sierra, lots of stuff can mess up at lots of times. Since it's night anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go here and do something just a little bit dishonest. Fetch this bellows here. Since I've saved the city from the fire elemental, I can move on to day 7. And then I gotta do a couple of things here that are wizard specific. Give cash to the beggar twice, and then I'm gonna go to the fountain here, and I'm gonna have to listen to Omar go through his entire speech here. Okay, so the category is 100%. At the top of the screen, you probably see 87 of 500. There are a lot of unique tasks that give you points. And so 100% is basically get 500 of 500. One of the nice things about Quest for Glory is that the point list changes a little bit with each class. So there's about 100 points or so where you're going to have to do some unique tasks based on which class you choose. The wizard has to do some wizard things, get all the spells, go to wizard school, and stuff. Now, there's also it's also possible for certain characters to become a paladin at the end of this game. And there's 50 hidden paladin points. So for fighters and wizards, we also say that in 100% you must get all 50 hidden paladin points. Some of that is giving money to the beggar twice. Some of that's going to be getting Omar's purse for him when he forgets it at the end of this speech. And we do have to sit here and listen to this entire thing, wait for that text box to go away before we can get his purse. There is a speed strat where I don't actually grab the purse until day 14 or so. Oh, and on day 7, you get a reward for saving the city from the fire elemental. Just to make sure I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and get the purse now. It's very easy to forget tasks in 100% and lock yourself out of a valid run. Oh my god, that music! Okay, so on day 9... Wow, the elemental's not being nice here. So that's the reason I put 5 into throwing. Oh god, that's so yeah, you gotta throw dirt at the air elemental, get some dirt down its funnel in order to stop it long enough for you to use the bellows on it. That's why I put 5 points into throwing. It's actually possible to get it with 0 throwing, but 5 throwing is just a little bit more accurate. Gotta say yes to T here. Aziza is really big on politeness. That's why she's whistling in my ears here. You gotta say yes to T because that's the polite thing to do, and there are hidden paladin points for saying yes to T. Forgive me, this one is gonna be nothing but laughter. I'm just gonna laugh and laugh and laugh. Okay, on night 11, you listen to Omar again. You get paladin points for giving him back his purse. That's something that's easy to forget. The Earth Elemental will show up on day 12, but his spawn rate is actually higher on day 13. So I prefer to encounter it on day 13. You never see him on the south side of the city on day 12. I do want to go this way to see the astrologer. Oh, that is some nice music here. But Rocky's spawn rate is higher on the north side of the city, so since I haven't seen him yet, I gotta go this way. You gotta use fire against him. Oh, wow! Okay, you gotta use fire against him. The dirt. I gotta get dirt. The wizard can just simply use the flame dart spell. Other classes have to find alternate solutions. They need help from other NPCs. Oh, that is very clearly the sound of a sword licking my face. Is there any noise in the desert? Doesn't appear to be. There's not a whole lot to do in the desert until you have sealed the Earth Elemental. Run. I'm forgetting all my commands here. Let's see. Nap here twice. It is now day 14. This is such good music. Okay, ride the Saurus before he gets a drink of water. You don't want the Saurus to drink water, or else you will have to wait for him to stop drinking water. So yeah, stuff to do. That is that's a typo. Get the feather from the griffin. What am I typing here? Get the feather. Okay, there's a tree out in the. God help me. There's a tree out in the desert. You don't have the means to help the tree until you have dealt with the earth elemental, which is why we have left this until now. Oh, I'm supposed to be running. Tell about myself. Give dirt. Tell about it. Your name is Julinar. Julinar, that's your name. Okay, hug tree. We're heroes now. Thank you for the fruit. What am I listening to? Oh, right. Day 14 is when the water elemental appears. Okay. Easiest elemental to deal with. Put the water skin on the ground, you use the bellows, and then that's it. You don't have to actually pick up the water skin. This is fine. This is fine. I am not losing my mind right now. Ask about fire, ask about earth, give fruit, give feather. Okay, I have dealt with all the elementals. I can get a pin since I have saved the city, and I can ask the astrologer about my future. Points for doing that. Okay, and then there is a creature out in the desert that is enchanted. Oh god, I'm at a loss for words, right? Oh, this is so fun. He's enchanted. You gotta give him a dispel potion in order to get points. Okay. Give him food first. Get fur. Use potion. Okay, good. That point total looks good. I think I expect to be at 291 at this point. Okay, right. Go home. Next is day 16, the day before the caravan leaves for the city of Razir. There's a couple of last-minute things that I'm going to need to do on this day. That's such soothing music. Okay, day 15. Day 16. Okay, we gotta visit Aziza one more time. She's really big on manners, but she wants to talk to us one more time. So while we're here, we're gonna be as polite as we possibly can be, and then our Saurus is gonna rudely barge in. But it turns out he's enchanted too. He's actually the missing Emir of Razir, so he's not just a mere Saurus, he's a mere Saurus. I actually have not visited Wizard School yet. I've left it until day 16 because this is when my mana pool is going to be at its highest, and because Aziza is near where you can find the place. So that's actually going to put me here pretty nicely. Oh man, I can't wait to hear the music for this part. Nice open sound. Who are you? I am Fion. Magic sponsor, Erasmus. Okay, so you're going to go through a series of tests where you have to cast spells in a specific order. For example, figure out which bell is magical, put it on the center here, and then make it ring. But that's just the pre-test. Oh, this is such nice music. Oh, I cut it off too soon. Okay, but here's the real test where you're going to have to go through the 4 elements that the wizards are going to throw at you. So there's normally some background music here for MT32. Those are some nice spell sound effects. Okay, you must now face Raging Earth. Oh man, what's Calm gonna sound like? Nice. Oh right, I gotta go over here, run over. This one, open up. let me safety save here just so that I don't have to start the whole test over again. I haven't wasted any spells. I can't afford to waste very many. I could probably afford to waste like 1 or 2. I don't want to do that. Last one, fire. Fetch. Right. I was supposed to calm it first. I hope that doesn't leave me low on mana. At least I have a safety save if I run out. Cast Force Bolt. Okay, good. We're fine. And my point total definitely looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, tab. If you spam enter there, you're going to take an oath to stay at school for 20 years, and then you're not going to be a hero. Nice music. Let's see, I already gave Omar his purse. 365 is the point total that I expect to be at here. So the next day is the caravan, and the game normally has you sleep in your room until the caravan arrives. But I'm going to actually pass time here until just past midnight, so that when I go outside, I'm late for the caravan, which is going to skip a cutscene of me waiting for the sun to rise. Intermission. Okay, so Razir is a kind of infamous part of the game. Wow. Basically, you're gonna get to Razir during the daytime on day 27, but in order to advance the plot, you have to go to sleep to day 28, but your room at the inn doesn't actually open until night falls, and there's no real way to make time pass quickly except to wait for it. So, and normally for a wizard, that's going to be about 3 minutes of sitting there literally doing nothing. So that's where Blue Frog skip is going to come into play here, because there's a debug code given in this game which will allow me to pass time forward, but this debug code is not normally allowed in regular runs. But for marathon purposes, I'm specifically allowing it so that we don't have to spend 3 minutes just standing there doing nothing. So, here we go. That's the debug code. Set time to night on day 27. Go to sleep. This is some nice music. Alright, so on day 28, we've got a little bit of plot. We have to go over to the Fountain Plaza to see the Captain of the Guard. Yes, you did just read that. That is the debug code. Anyways, Captain of the Guard arrests someone just to make an example of him. But on the way back, the new Emir's daughter is going to want to leave the city. So she wants to go out dressed as us, looking exactly like us, and then we're going to give her our visa. Now, normally we would wait in our room for 3 minutes to get captured by guards, because if we wait out here, then it's normally 5 minutes. But again, we're just gonna use the debug code again to make sure we don't have to deal with all that waiting. So the debug code has cut out 6 minutes of waiting. There we go. On day 29, we're gonna get captured and thrown into dungeons. They take all our belongings, but they don't take the catapin that we had, which is going to help us show this guy that we're friends so that he can help us escape. Fetch your stuff from inside the cell so that he doesn't tell you to go get it. And so, I'm free! I'm free! Oh, dang it. That's the big bad. He finds me in the alleyway. This is definitely the hypnotizing music. This is absolutely hypnotizing. This is so wonderful. Oh, there's a little bug in this next room. There's gonna be a river that normally was supposed to be doing a log jumping puzzle to get across it, but if you try to push the rock, you're just gonna run right over the water. Nice little bug there. It was only discovered recently. And yeah, open spell will allow you to collapse that tunnel, which you do need to do in order to go up here. Normally, wind blows you back and you can't quite make it to the room. Safety save right before this fire room. Ow. Because this is quite a dangerous room. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Okay, I made it through. We're fine. Point specifically for casting Levitate here, and then you gotta give this door the name of power. Oh, that's a nice sound. And then finally we get to the inner sanctum of the cave, where we're gonna get the MacGuffin for the big bad, only for him to teleport right in and just take it. And that is the sound of us being trapped. But wait, if you know your Arabian Nights tales, then, well, there's a genie in a ring here. Be sure to ask him about wishes. My mission... you're gonna wish for him to heal you to full health. And then escape. You do need that health. And yeah, we're coming up on the end of the run really quick. We're like a minute or two out. So if you do want that pizza elemental fight, donate toward it. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and show off a weird little bug here. I never actually bought the magic rope from the magic shopkeeper, but you can actually use the rope to climb up here. Although it's actually faster to cast levitate, but I just wanted to show off that. You do get full paladin points for actually using the calm spell to get the captain of the guard out of the way. So, oh, time's gonna be coming up when we kill the big bad in this room. First we gotta trigger this, and then force bolt here, and then time. So that's it. GG. Thank you. 480 of 500. That's normal. You're gonna get 20 points from the end ceremony, but we have to go through the entire end ceremony to be certain that we have actually gotten the full 550 points for becoming paladin. So we do have a little bit of time if you want to get in a last-minute donation to see that pizza elemental fight, and I can also turn it over to you, Freya, if y'all have anything y'all want to add.
Yeah, we have a few donations. The Jaded Mew sent $10 with the comment "Wizards Only," and was responsible for us playing the wizard class. We have a $10 donation from Anonymous. We have a $15 donation. Better donate or the cast of Earthbound will be named after fruit. And currently, the cast of Earthbound is named after fruit after that donation. We have a $30 donation from Allie. Who needs to spend all that money on a roll into MT32 when you can just use your PC speaker? Let's get that pizza elemental fight. And we have $120 for fourth strongest.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Several donations.
Oh.
It looks like we have met that pizza elemental fight with fourth strongest donation. So we will be seeing that.
Sweet. Alright, then I'm gonna get into that right after this ending finishes playing out. After Aziza, for some reason, we'll start being able to skip text boxes. So it shouldn't be too much longer. And I do have some bad news. The AGD remake of Quest for Glory 2 does not have any PC speaker imitation, so we're gonna have actual good music for the pizza elemental fight. Alright, let's skip through the rest of this and see that we got the full 550 points for Wizard. We'll know afterward if we became a paladin. Yeah, once the Sultan speaks, and then Rakesh will speak. The requirement for paladin is something like 30 or so paladin points. I don't remember exactly how many. You need 75 honor, and you need to have not done any dishonorable acts. There we go. That's paladin. All right, we're just going to see one final screen here to confirm. We should see 550 of 550. There we go. That's 100%. Valid run. Better than I did at summer.
GG.
Thank you. But now I'm going to go ahead and fire up the remake. Before I go really quick, is that sound balance still good? Yeah, this is what the music normally sounds like.
Sounds good to us.
All right, cool. Okay, so I have a save specifically outside the Pizza Elemental. There was a running gag in the Quest for Glory series where there were 5 elements, the 5th element being pizza. So the fan remake of Quest for Glory 2 actually added a Pizza Elemental to the game. For this save, I'm playing as a fighter, and I have all stats at 200. You're going to need it. Oh, random encounter. Random encounter stopped it from spawning, but here it is, the Pizza Elemental. This is going to be a pretty difficult fight. So first things first, step forward, start poking it. Oops, watch out for the tentacle. They start wiggling. You're going to have to step back to make sure you don't get grabbed like that. You don't want to get grabbed. Ow. There are pizzas dropping. Whoa. There are pizzas dropping everywhere. You don't want to get hit by the pizzas. The pizzas don't normally drop in the front row very much, but sometimes it can happen on a rare occasion. Yeah, the remake did revamp the combat system, and yes, I did get swallowed there on purpose. You swing your sword while you're inside, so he will spit you right back out immediately. But you do have to do that on purpose. It's possible to dodge the eating attack, but you don't want to dodge it. That's counterproductive. I'll get to that later. He's giving me a lot of tentacle wiggles lately. Alright, so part of the reason I'm playing as a fighter is because, I'll dodge that one. Is because the dodge has a specific maneuver in the remake, ow, where when he ducks under an attack, he can counter with a rising slash. You learn that maneuver at a 120 dodge. So I have actually done pizza percent runs before that consist of new character, defeat the pizza elemental. Alright, so the reason that I'm letting him slip me up like that is because he has this attack with the pizza where he summons a pizza and tries to eat it. But if you've hit him inside the mouth, then it won't do anything for him. It's just going to cause him a tummy ache. And that only happens if you swipe him. If you don't, then he's going to heal off it. You really don't want that to happen since he has somewhere around 200 health and each attack is doing like 1 damage. Every time he tries to eat you, you can cancel out 1 attack. They do not stack up. And he heals at specific health thresholds, so I'm basically waiting for him to try to get me before I go to the next health threshold. That's basically the safest thing to do so that you don't risk doing too much damage, and then he heals up. This is a really difficult fight, even for characters that are at max stats. He should be good for 1 more eating. 1 more will do it. I'm watching that health threshold. Usually when it gets to the second Pian opponent, I know that he's got 1 more in him. Ow, those pizzas hurt a lot when they land on you. They must be hot. The fighter does also have this triple slash move, which allows him to do damage really fast. But really, you want fighter for the rising slash, because the rising slash really helps with doing a lot of damage. If you don't have rising slash, then you're having to poke him in between attacks, and that drains a lot of stamina. But there we go, Pizza Elemental defeated. But like all the other elementals, he has to be contained. I do have a pizza box in my inventory, or I can contain him the hard way. I'm gonna eat it. And so there we go, that's Quest for Glory 2. And that's the Pizza Elemental. Thank you for watching, everyone. That was a blast.
GG, that was a fascinating fight. Up next, we have Superliminal. No, sorry. Up next, we have Hyperroog by SpriteGuard. An amazingly beautiful game that shows off non-Euclidean geometry. Absolutely blew our mind away the first time we saw it, and it's just so pretty, so we highly recommend it. At the end, there's going to be a geometry showcase, because all of you donated for that.